Have you ever woken up in the morning trying to figure out why am I waking up? Why am I here? What is the point of me being here today? What is my big goal? What is my purpose? What I'm supposed to be doing? What is going on in my life? And why? And why? Over the last couple, probably 3 months now, I have been struggling with anxiety, stress, depression, ADHD. I found out, and for a while, until after, honestly, the last 36 hours, I have been getting better every day. I've been feeling good overall. I've been having good days. I've been having more wins than losses. Now, yesterday wasn't like the world didn't collapse. No one died in my life. Nothing significant happened. I just feel horrible. Now, some of it's physical, a lot of it's mental, and I don't know why. And I think that's the struggle I've been having before this even kicked up in March, April time for me, is I do really well for a while. I do really well. I can focus. I can change things. I can walk through steps. I can feel better. But the overall foundation, the thing that's causing all this, I still haven't addressed. And I don't know what it is fully to address it. And I think that's part of the anxiety that gets rebuilt up is I feel it, but I don't know what to do to fix it. Now, some people have said to me, well, if you get rid of this in your life, your anxiety will be better. Or maybe this is causing it, or this is causing it. I don't know. I have tried many things I'm on medication. I talked about that. I started another one last night, a new one, which made me sleep and made me a little groggy this morning, but probably I'll get better with that. But I'm struggling to find the root cause. And while I'm one of those believers of don't blame your childhood, don't blame this, just figure it out, I'm starting to struggle with figuring it out. I first noticed this anxiety, depression stuff when I was in 8th grade. 8th grade, I tried to kill myself over a girl. The girl didn't even know it. I don't even know if she knows it now. She might know it after this. But I'm not going to give you her last name, but her first name was Jessica. And I wanted to date her. I wanted to go out with her. And I was afraid she'd never go out with me. So I never asked. When I did finally about to ask, I decided that I'll give her an ultimatum. Either she goes out with me or I kill myself. People find out. I get the help I needed, which was my parents told me to deal with it and get over it. And I missed a day of school. Not a lot of help. Then I started new. When I went to a new high school, I started new in my life, and I'm like, I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to be different. I'm going to be a different person. So when I was a kid, everyone called me Dickie. I hated it, but that's what they called me because everyone knew me from kindergarten until 8th grade. So I went to this new school. I started off as Richard. Richard was my name, not Rick, not Rich, not Ricky, Richard. And I got away with it at the school because, well, only one kid there knew who I was, and he was a good guy, and he was not going to, call me something other than what I need to be called. My family didn't respect that, but that's another issue. Start going to the school, and by the end of the year, I'm back on that anxiety, stress, depression bus. And I feel like I'm falling down a hole I can't get up. So what do? I tell everyone that my father was involved in a huge car accident and that he died. I get lots of sympathy, lots of people care about me, and I felt loved and wanted, right? So that's what I thought at the end was the what was causing is I didn't feel loved and wanted. 3 years go by, senior of high school. Between junior and senior year, I go to visit my father in Florida. Everyone at the school thinks I'm going to Africa on a missions trip. They all think, okay, he's saved up money, he's going to Africa on a missions trip. I never went to Africa. I went to see my father in Florida. I lied to them. Come home, and I'm not living at home. I move in with a friend, and they confront me. They're like, we know you didn't. We know where you were. So talk to us. So I talked to him. I told him the truth. I said, hey, this is what's going on. This is why I did this. And these people still let me in their house. They still let me exist with them. They still were my friends. They're still my friends today, even though that happened. Now, I meet my wife my senior year of high school. We start hanging out a lot. We start hanging out, then we start kissing and doing other things, and we start dating. And my friends, I kind of leave them, abandon them. But when I go to my friends and I tell them what's going on, they basically say, hey, great, hopefully this helps. Maybe you guys are good. It's beautiful, all the jazz. And I tell myself, with my wife, Lynn, who was the woman I was dating, she's going to fix it. Having her in my life will fix my anxiety, my stress, my depression, my lack of feeling loved. That's going to fix the problem. Fast forward a year, she becomes pregnant with our daughter, and I'm already in that hole. I'm in that hole of anxiety, stress, depression, and I'm making a lot of stupid decisions. My wife, my girlfriend at the time, breaks up with me. Now, she's pregnant with our daughter, breaks up with me. I go deeper into a hole. I find a girl, bless her soul, who wanted to be around me, hung out with her, was really stupid, did a lot of dumb things. Anyway, I realized that this girl isn't for me, that Lynn is the girl for me. So my wife's pregnant, we're not dating, and I say to her, hey, can I at least go to the appointment? Hey, can I at least visit? Hey, this is my child. I really want to be part of this. And somehow I win her back. She comes back to me. My daughter is born. And I think to myself, this is going to fix my anxiety, my stress, my depression, my feeling of unloved. My daughter gets older. I have a son. I have another son. This is going to fix it. This is going to fix it. What I've discovered over the last 3+ months is it's not about fixing my anxiety, my stress, or my depression. What it's about is figuring out why I have anxiety, stress, and depression. What caused it originally? What is the triggering event from my past? Now, I have been and done lots of things throughout my life, from joining the Army, to deploying to other countries, to taking in foster kids, to jumping out of perfectly good airplanes, to being in places where they don't want me breathing, to coming home and doing things with my wife, to having surgeries, to going all over the world, except Canada still. Nothing has filled that original trigger. Nothing has made me understand the original trigger of all this problems I'm having. Nothing has fixed the problem. So in the last 36 hours, I'm a little stressed. I'm a little upset. I'm a little frustrated. I thought I'd been making gains. I thought I'd been finally turning the corner and going to a place that was better. But I'm falling back in that hole. And what first brought this to me was yesterday, I wanted to do certain things around the house. I didn't. Not because I couldn't. I just didn't want to. There was no motivation. I didn't care about my wife's feelings. I didn't care about the dogs. I didn't care about my I just didn't want to do anything. I wanted to sit and do nothing. And then about an hour before I got my grandson, I'm like, oh my God, I got to do these things. And so I rushed and did a bunch of stuff. And then when my wife came home, I did the rest when she was here. There's no reason I couldn't have done it earlier other than I didn't want to. Go to it last night. My wife's cooking dinner. I'm mowing the lawn. We eat dinner. Then she's like, hey, let's do this. And we watched a movie together. We communicated. But I kind of didn't. I did it. I was there. I participated. But I wasn't fully engaged like I have been in the past. And that really upset me this morning when I looked back on it. Took this medication, supposed to help me with my depression and sleep. I did sleep. It was a weird sleep, but I still slept. Got up this morning and I didn't get up when she got out of the shower like I normally do. I just slept through it. And again, I kind of feel like I abandoned her when we have a routine. Get up, bring my grandson to school, daycare or camp, and get home. And I don't want to do anything again. I'm in the same rut, same thing. Hours go by. I'm not playing video games. I'm not doing a podcast. I'm not reading a book. I'm not doing anything productive. I'm literally just sitting there. And that's when I said to myself, what is going on? Why can't I get back into this? Now, could it be medication? Absolutely. Could it be I'm just having a rough 48 hours? Could be. But I think it's deeper than that. I think what's happened in the past, my wife has told me about this, and I'm seeing it more and more a lot lately, is I get content with how good I'm doing, and then I cash it in. I just phone it in. I don't do anything else. I don't push forward. And that's hurt me in a lot of things. I think it's hurt me because I can do more. I can succeed more. I just haven't. And because of that, I fail, and then I get upset with myself, and I get myself into a hole I can't get out of. So what do? How do I fix this? How do I change? I don't know. I don't know at all. I am on the struggle bus. I have applied for jobs, teaching jobs, one of which said, we'll call you back by the 21st. It's now the 29th. Another one's like, hey, yeah, come in for an interview. I go in and that person is not even there on the date. And I read the email. I'm like, wait a minute. They said this date. Oh, yeah, they're not here today. So I kind of feel abandoned that way. And the things around the house that I can do. They take a lot of effort, but I can do them. And that's kind of where I'm at. I think depression hits when you don't have a job, when you want one, or you're not getting enough money in to support and to help your family, and you think you should be. Or you're doing things and it sounds selfish. You're not getting any recognition for them, so you just feel like, what's the point? What's the point? And that's kind of where I'm stuck at right now. I have had many, many people reach out to me, telling me, they love the podcast, they love the YouTube videos, whatever you want to call them. I have a lot of people who check in on me, just checking how I'm doing. Hey, how are you feeling today? How's it going, buddy? All that stuff. And that's great. I feel like I'm still not accomplishing anything. I feel like a loser. I feel like I'm not really being there the way I should be. And it really kind of upsets me that I can't focus enough to be proud of what I'm doing. Because I'm not. I'm not proud of sitting here talking about my mental health online. It makes me feel better, but I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of having to check with my wife on finances because I can't figure it out right now. I'm not proud of telling my children, no, I can't help you because right now I can't even help myself. I'm not proud that I don't talk to my kids, certain kids, anymore because I don't know how to talk to them. These are the things that are stressing me out. Now, I grew up in a crazy lifestyle like a lot of people did in the 70s and 80s. I guess you'd say a broken home. My mother got divorced from my dad when I was young, got divorced from my stepdad when I was a teenager. Married her last husband after I got married. So there's been a lot of breakage there. My dad, he got married after my mom. I think only once. I think the other woman was just someone that lived with him. And he's lived far away. And until recently, we didn't have a relationship. But again, we don't talk now mostly because I don't call him. Not because he doesn't want to talk to me. I want to call him, but I don't know what to talk about. When I talk to my friends from the past, it's the past we talk about. I don't know how to talk to them now. I struggle with that so much. People who are my family who saved me from me back in the day, I don't know how to talk to. And I thought with therapy and treatment and meds and everything else, I would have those gates unblocked. But they're not. I can pretend, I can give it the old college try, I can do whatever that stuff is, but I'm still struggling with just basics. So that's my next challenge. I need to find out what's the root cause of this. If it's my mother, she's dead, I need to let it go. I know it sounds harsh, but it's true. If it's something that else that happened in my childhood that I'm repressing, I need to unrepress it. And I've been willing through therapy and other things to let that out, but nothing has come substantial enough to where I know that it's the thing, the moment, the special event. I know a lot of people had stuff in their childhood that they repress and it comes out and they feel amazing or it changes their world. I haven't had that yet. What I have is a lot of guilt, a lot of self-loathing, a lot of self-hatred, and a lot of doubt on who I'm supposed to be. I know what I can be. I know what I'm capable of. What am I supposed to be? Who am I supposed to be? How can I come or go from where I am now to where I need to be the right way? I want to be a teacher. Okay, how do I do that? Well, I had things in my past I need to get rid of. I'm working on it again. Okay, so what are you going to do till then? I don't know. Okay, you're struggling with mental health. What are you doing about it? I'm going to therapy. I'm taking medication. I'm trying different things. It's just, I want it to be faster. And everyone tells me, oh, it will come. It will come. You have to patience. It took you a long time to get here. It's going to take a long time to get back. No, I want it to be now. My family deserves me to be a better man. They do. And the people who I consider my family, people like Haley, Jeff, Serena, Selena, who is family now, I need to be better for them. They deserve it, even if they don't know they do. I'm going to struggle with this. Maybe tomorrow will be a different day. I'm going to struggle with this, and I'm hoping you still join the journey of me fighting through this and maybe building back where I was. And maybe this was just a couple steps back, and in the future I'm going to go forward enough that I'm going to forget or not look at this time as such a negative. But right now it's a negative. And I don't know when it's going to turn positive, but with your support, I'm going to keep going forward and hope and pray and work towards more better, positive things. Till next time.